Hello, Capricorn. Welcome in. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your monthly reading for March. What I want you to keep in mind is that timing and energy is still fluid, so this could play out at any point in time throughout the month of March. This reading may or may not be for you, so I do ask that you only take with you what resonates and leave behind the rest. Because timing and energy is fluid, this could have already happened, is happening this month, or is about to happen. So don't attach too much to the energies or the timing. Capricorn, you really need to think carefully before speaking up. I always meditate on the collective energies before jumping in with the cards, and that was a big energy that came through. Think carefully before speaking up. It was like you were in this careful deliberation when it comes to sharing openly how you feel about a situation. I think you don't like to hurt people's feelings, but you're in this place or this energy of enough is enough. I think you're irritated. I think you're tired of a negative, repetitive cycle. I think you're tired of misunderstandings. Somebody here has a huge lack of responsibility, huge lack of communication, and I think there's a breakdown. This could be an emotional breakdown. It could be a breakdown of a car. It could be a breakdown of a foundation, but I feel there's been an unusual amount of unnecessary disrespect when it comes to a relationship. So this could be a work relationship. This could be a love relationship. This could be a family relationship, but enough is enough and you've had enough. But I think you are thinking very carefully before speaking up. And so maybe it's not about hurting somebody else's feelings, but you can't keep repressing yours is a big message, okay, Capricorn? So if you haven't already done so, I would appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, the like button, comment on the videos if it resonates, and don't forget to share the videos. It does help circulate them, it helps the channel grow, and it helps other people find the messages if they need them. So I'm going to jump in with the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck. Before doing that, if you would like to learn tarot from me, I am offering another 5-week online tarot class. It's a live class with me, and it will begin next Tuesday on March the 12th, and it's going to run for 5 weeks. There's a daytime option. There is an evening option, and all times are Eastern Standard Time. So feel free to check out the video card link above or below if you would like to learn the tarot with me. There is also a website if you would like to book a reading, so feel free to check that out. And there is also an option to join the membership side of the channel. So if you'd like to be a channel member, feel free to check out the bonus perks. And I'd love to have you join me over there. You need to protect your energies. You need to detach from a very disrespectful situation. Somebody here has a hidden agenda and it doesn't match up with your end goal. And so how can you let go of something you've been holding on tight to, or somebody that's had a tight hold or a tight grip on you? There is a situation here and there is a higher power at work, and you do need to protect yourself, Capricorn. So there's a need for boundaries, emotional boundaries, physical boundaries, energetic boundaries. I just feel somebody has crossed the line and there's been a lot of disrespect here. So not sure what that's about, but let's keep going here and let's see what else needs to come through for you. Capricorn, this is for any major Capricorn placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. And so if the message doesn't resonate, check your other signs and placements, okay? You're definitely in a cycle that is re-triggering over and over again some deeply embedded trauma. And so I do feel you're in some type of karmic cycle that is asking you to face your deepest, darkest hurts and to heal them. And it is about finding your authentic voice, thinking carefully before you speak. You are protected as you share your voice. You are protected as you share the wisdom you have gained from this very disrespectful situation, and there is a contract reaching completion. You have incarnated with this person this lifetime. There was a mutual agreement that the both of you made before coming down to earth, that you know you need to clear this lifetime. And so I think there's a greater awareness of what needs to be cleared in this karmic agreement. I feel karma here playing out. And so you're being asked to remove your throat chakra blocks. So we all have this need, I feel, collectively to speak up. And I talked about it in the weekly forecast. I believe it was talking about finding our voice, because we can't heal these cycles without feeling the pain and without finding our voice. We have to share our story. And that is the last part of healing. I think I mentioned that in the Aries video. So if you got prominent Aries in your chart, you might want to go check out the Aries video. But I do feel you've got a lot of ancestral protection watching over you, crossed over loved ones watching over you. You are watched over and protected by the divine as you move forward, as you find your voice. You are not alone. You are protected. So follow your intuition. I do feel you're in like some type of contract where maybe you haven't understood the complete lesson of the why, but that answer is coming. That awareness is coming. And so you're working with dismissing the ego. It is so painful because the ego seeks to hold on tight. The ego seeks to, keep us recreating the same loop over and over again. And so there's some deeply embedded pain coming up to be restructured within your cellular DNA. So it's like you're healing your emotional body, your spiritual body, and you're facing these deep hurts and you are healing. And this is like a moment in time, I feel. March is where you really choose to live consciously. You gain this new outlook. So Pisces energy, Hanged Man energy, gaining a new perspective. And sometimes we can't see things for what they are if we're still in a state of anger or bitterness or unforgiveness. And so there might have been like a recent re-examination of a situation here so you can see it from a higher perspective, a different angle, so you can make a better choice, a better decision. Because I think right now you just feel like maybe you're getting all kinds of little towers and things just keep happening to you. Well, life just will happen to us if we don't consciously make decisions to better our life. So I feel you've had a gut inclination here that something is coming to the surface. And I do feel, you're in a state of complacency. And so there's stagnancy, there's inaction. So how can you let go of fear and journey towards a higher path? So let's jump in with some tarot. Let's see what else needs to come through for you, Capricorn. Oh my goodness, there is a bad judgment call. Bad karma playing out here. And so I feel there's been so much resistance to an ending, to grieving, to going through soul retrieval. A judgment upright is the energy of soul retrieval. I do feel there could have been like a third eye activation. We got Pluto energy. So we do have Pluto going retrograde in May, and it's going to go back into Capricorn, and it's going to be there until the fall. And so there is definitely going to be like wrapping it up of something. Something isn't completely over. It's like there's so much resistance to completely moving on from something. And there's like somebody here's got like a mask of steel on. And so you could be dealing with an Aquarius. It doesn't have to be. But we got double Pluto. Something here is coming to an end. And so I think there's just fear of stepping into a whole new energy. So embrace the need to step into something new. Show yourself compassion. So show yourself love. Show yourself that, you can do this. And I do think there was a past betrayal. So you likely feel like you were stabbed in the back. But it doesn't have to keep defining you. We get the High Priestess in reverse. There's that Pisces energy. Palace of Swords in reverse. So you're deep within the mysteries and the darkness of, I feel, some falsities, some misguided falsehoods, and I feel some sacred rage. So into the darkness to unleash some sacred feminine rage, and this is part of your healing journey. So I feel Leo, Aquarius energy playing out here. So you could have that in your chart, but you are definitely breaking free from a distorted mindset, an old cycle, an old belief. And you are going to find your passion for life again. You are going to find your drive and your spark for life again. You're learning to unblock your heart, the mysteries, family secrets being unveiled. And this is actually really beautiful. So I feel definitely a healing journey. Healing from a core abandonment wound, coming out of a state of lack. And you're finding your faith again. Taurus energy. So I think you've prayed for absolution, you prayed for truth, but you got to get honest about a situation here. You're dealing with somebody that wants to win at all costs. And I think you need to just realize that truth so you can heal. Because I don't think this person is ever going to take action. I don't think they're ever going to admit what needs to be healed. Because we kind of got like a Four of Swords in reverse. It's like there's going to be a lack of healing here. And I think you just have to recognize that. And I feel strong Aquarius energy again, Aries energy. But I do feel you breaking free. This is gonna be what drives you towards a creative new beginning. And so this might be a new higher commitment to self. It's also this energy of something coming full circle. You've prayed for something to reach completion. Something is coming full circle, Capricorn. So within the next 8 months, 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, you are going to be broken free from this feeling of stuckness and complacency. So somebody else could have been keeping you stuck. So you've kind of been like in this protective bubble, I feel, going through a stage of expansion. But let's clarify that 8 of Swords in reversed, because that's the central energy. So yeah, you opened up Pandora's box. You opened up a box of darkness, and there might be like another layer of sludge to be cleared when Pluto goes retrograde back into Capricorn. It's like there's still another realignment. Things still have not completely balanced out. Because with the 4 to the 2, we got a 6 of Pentacles in reverse. More Capricorn energy. There's still something here that needs to be learned. So I think you're still kind of sitting there stuck because you haven't learned the lesson of self-worth and self-value. So you might be going through a coming to Jesus moment this month in March, a major ego death, rebirth, a shedding of all kinds of layers. So Scorpio energy, we get Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and we get a coming to Jesus moment. And so there is like a burden being released in order for a new beginning. And you are releasing the burden, I think, of a false contract. So maybe at one point this was your life partner and you thought this was your person for life, but there's 2 people here not on the same page. Oh, oopie, not on the same page. And you're finding the drive to release a liar, I feel, and you're going towards a brand new beginning, brand new clean slate. Clean slate. You got somebody here that is like an emotional manipulator. They hold secrets. They don't communicate. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They don't communicate. And I do feel somebody's skeletons are coming out of the closet. And there will be a karmic rebalancing. You're dealing with a narcissist. You're dealing with a tyrant. And so I do feel this could be connected to a deeply embedded father wound. There could be a deeply embedded past life connection here, a trauma bond. And I think this is all coming into completion and illumination. And maybe it won't completely close out till Leo season. But I feel you're coming back into the light. Something is being illuminated and you are reorienting your path. So I do feel you might have to deliver some harsh news. And you have been carefully contemplating about speaking up, but I think you've had it and you're just gonna let it out. So let's take a look at the Hierophant, because I do feel you're going towards a new higher commitment. And I think it might be a commitment of self, your spiritual path, in pursuit of your spiritual path, your spiritual purpose. So we get the Page of Cups in reversed, we get the Judgment reversed, and we get the Knight of Wands. And so I think you're really needing to have faith. I think, yeah, like, so I do feel so much resistance to soul retrieval. You're really needing to have faith that you've made the right decisions, because I think in your heart, you still want to believe that this is your person. You're really clinging to the good times, the nostalgia, the memories of the past. And I think you've been the martyr, you've been the victim. And I think deep down inside, you're still praying that this might be your person. It's time to let go of that illusion. It's really time to go within. You've been dealing with the smiling liar here. It's really time to walk away from a situation that really isn't serving you, Capricorn. It's time to walk away. It's time to ascend. It's time to walk the path. And I think it's really coming into light that, hey, you're dealing with an egomaniac here. And this person, I think, has deeply wounded you. And we can't heal in the place that hurt us, right? We can't heal in the place that broke us. And so the person that broke you is never going to be the person to put you back together. Remember that, Capricorn. So let's get you a past life lesson message. Ooh, maybe you've stayed with this person because they've got money. You could have been with them because of some money. But I feel there's like an awakening experience here. And you're coming into maybe some galactic origins as well. So you might want to look into your starseed or galactic origins. The past life lesson here. We get children. So children could be a part of this lesson, could be a part of your past life with this person or your present life with this person. But I do feel healing a child wound. We get lust. So I feel definitely lust overindulgence has contributed to a false foundation here. So I don't know if you got tempted or somebody else got tempted, but I do feel you're coming into your spiritual path. Your guides and your angels are saying, hey, take the leap of faith, jump into the void, let things kind of shift below the surface while you figure out what you can contribute to society to make the world a better place. But I do feel, I think lust was a temptation here. And, you know, fleshy desires, really will never ever fulfill you. Maybe temporarily, maybe in the heat of the moment, but ultimately lustful desires just keep recreating a deep lack and void within you. And so maybe this was a connection based on alcohol, partying, drugs, who knows, lust, sex, you name it, anything unhealthy, right? Anything that satisfies instant gratification. And so I do feel you definitely lost yourself in this connection, and it's time to go back to healing. Like, I just feel like you're never going to understand this person. They're never going to understand you. There's a huge misunderstanding here that is never going to go away. And I do feel it's time to release this person. I think you've been holding on because they make you feel like you've got some self-worth. And you need to realize that this is a connection that keeps you in a state of inadequacy because you're dependent on them. And so I think there might be a lot of shame that needs to be released connected to this experience as well. So just be aware of that. And maybe this will allow you to pave the pathway for something new. And that's kind of what I got for you, Capricorn. I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, I do encourage you to check that description box below. And I do hope to see you all again next time. Thank you.